Who do you think is the real adversary of the West? Because we often talk about it being Russia or...
I think it's China.
Why? What is it that we don't realize about China and their agenda?
Oh, wow, so much. The Chinese are so good at what they do. And
Article 2.
Guys, today
Trump said, buy our jets. Canada just said no.
France runs.
One of the brains behind all of President Trump's second-term policies.
Epstein was 48 when
Iran is...
So Donald...
Wait, the Trump?
this morning it...
Growing up Muslim, I genuinely believed that
Watch this. But I gotta tell him...
Nobody expected.
Turns out that some of Trump's most loyal goons are having to face real consequences while in...
What's happening? A lot of attention.
I feel hard.
เรื่อง BG กับ EG เนี่ยเอาเหตุผลเข้ามาคุยนะไม่เอาอารมณ์ไม่เอาความรู้สึก
What happened today is...
ចង់ប្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាថា
TikToks...
ខ្ញុំបានឃើញ
TikToks... design is in breach of the Digital Services Act. This is the Commission's preliminary view after a thorough investigation. The measures that TikTok has in place are simply not enough. Screen time management and parental controls are not...
ខ្ញុំបានឃើញបងប្រុសម្នាក់គាត់លើកគ្រឿងវិស័យកាហ្វេគាត់ថាអ្នកលក់គ្រឿងកាហ្វេគាត់និយាយថាអ្នកលក់តែជ្រូកពីមុនគាត់ប្រើតែមេដៃតែឆាត្រាំមើលថៃហើយគាត់ថាឥឡូវនោះឈប់ប្រើបោះថៃហើយហេតុអីនាំគ្នាយកបាយូនមកលក់ហើយគាត់ក៏បាននិយាយថាគាត់យល់ថានៅក្នុងស្រុកខ្មែរអត់ទាន់អាចផលិតតែបៃតងតែក្រហមជំនួសបាស៊ីបានទេហេតុអីមិនយើងនាំចូលពីវៀតណាមដូចគ្នាឬក៏នាំចូលពីចិនដូចគ្នាគ្រាន់តែបដូរសបកបានអត់កុំគ្រាន់តែយកពីគេហើយខ្ជិលបដូរសបកលើកពីគេយកមកលក់ហ្មងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំបកស្រាយកុំឲ្យបងឆ្ងល់ត្រង់នឹងទៀតខ្ញុំជាអ្នកលក់គ្រឿងកាហ្វេមួយដែរអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចេញតំណែងឲ្យអ្នកលក់
So Mr. E, what's with the underwear? Why is he standing? Bill Gates has spoken out over his mentions in the latest release of the Epstein files. The Microsoft co-founder.
We have some pretty significant news right now. Donald Trump just completely threw Tulsi Gabbard, his director of national intelligence, under the bus. He had an interview with NBC News where he says, quote, he doesn't know why Tulsi Gabbard was at the Georgia Fulton County Board of Elections office when the
Mr. President, a number of Republicans are calling on you to apologize for that post. Is that something you're going to do?
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, it likewise had very good talks on Iran. Iran looks like it wants to make a deal very badly. We have to see what that deal is. But I think Iran looks like they want to make a deal very badly, as they should. Last time they decided maybe not to do it, but I think they probably feel differently. We'll see what the deal is. It'll be different than last time. The one thing, so
First off, you guys, make sure you like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and make sure...
We have major Epstein files developments this afternoon. More Trump administration officials have been caught inside the Epstein files. And at this point, the question is not whether or not they're in the files, but rather which administration officials are not in the files. At the same time, by the way, members of Congress next week, according to NBC News, will be able to see the unredacted Epstein files. We'll talk about that in a second. CNN this afternoon has confirmed that Secretary of the Navy John Phelan is named on a flight manifest that was found inside the Epstein files. He flew on Epstein's plane in 2006 from London to New York. Now, a close friend says that was the only interaction Phelan ever had with Epstein and that he had been invited by another businessman. At the same time, we're learning this afternoon.
The idea that anyone would post a video like that, let alone the President of the United States, someone who's supposed to find ways to bring us together, someone who's supposed to appeal to our better angels, this guy seems to always find a lower and lower common denominator. Here in Pennsylvania, we respect all people, no matter what they look like, where they come from, who they love, who they pray to, who they choose not to pray to. We don't scapegoat others, and we certainly don't peddle in racist videos and other racist statements like this president has made. He needs to do better, and I think the good people of Pennsylvania recognize that. You know, we're a Commonwealth that was founded by William Penn as a place that would be warm and welcoming for all. I take it very seriously, and I know the elected leaders take it very seriously here.
Donald Trump has just said that
The video that Trump posted about the Obamas is racist and vile. It should make you angry, and we shouldn't let people look away. But I worked for President Obama for 5 years, and I need to make a couple points. First, they can handle themselves. The Obamas have endured 15 years of this garbage. Birtherism, caricatures, death threats, you name it. And they've done it with more grace and class than the entire MAGA movement combined. And despite what Tim Scott says, this isn't even close to the most racist thing Trump has done. It's just the latest. Second, what the Obamas would want, what they've always told us to do, is to stay focused on the bigger fight. Because while everyone, including me, rage posts about this disgusting video, Trump is laying the groundwork to steal the next election. Let me show you what I mean. Last week, Trump's FBI raided an election center in Fulton County, Georgia, and seized the physical ballots from the 2020 election. But this isn't just about relitigating Trump's loss. It's about pre-litigating 2026 and 2028. Which they know they're going to lose. A couple weeks ago, the Attorney General...
The video was deleted from President Trump's account, and it comes after a growing chorus of Republican lawmakers called on the White House to take the racist image down, including, as you say, Senator Tim Scott, who posted the image in addition to his post. ABC is not showing the image, but we are showing you the post, and it says, quote, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. The racist image comes at the end of a minute-long video the president posted on a media platform. The first 59 seconds describe debunk election conspiracy theories from 2020. And at the end, the video suddenly cuts to an animated meme showing the Obamas' faces on the bodies of apes. The NAACP is out with a statement saying, in part, quote, Donald Trump's video is blatantly racist, disgusting, and utterly despicable, end quote. That again from the NAACP. Images of black people as apes have been used throughout American history to dehumanize them.
But Donald Trump RX is finally here. This is the government website that President Trump has been talking about for months, where average Americans can get access to a certain few prescription medications for a much lower cost. Hello? Before I get into the numbers and show you some actual examples, I want you to understand that Trump RX is like a clearinghouse for these prescription medications. You do not pay the U.S. government for these drugs. Instead, when you find a prescription that you want, this website will either direct you to the pharmaceutical company and then you will buy it directly from them, or you will get a coupon from the Trump RX website and you take that coupon and pay at your pharmacy. These lower prices are the result of direct negotiations between President Trump, the White House, and these pharmaceutical companies. Now, there are only about 40 medications on the website as of today, so let's look at a couple examples. I want to start with Ozempic, which of course is a popular GLP-1 drug that we all know is very expensive. So when you look it up, you get to choose which strength you want, and then the website asks, how many times have you taken Ozempic? Either never or once. And if you choose that, you pay $200 instead of the original retail price of more than $1,000. But if you've taken Ozempic more than twice, you pay $350. There is a little bit of fine print here. That $199 price is a limited time offer for new self-pay patients, where you will get that $199 price for just the first 2 monthly refills of Ozempic, and only through March 31st of 2026. For each fill after that, you will pay that $300.
Carolyn Levitt attempts to... Who you with?
I'm not...
We have some pretty significant news right now. Donald Trump's former chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, has come out tonight and said that Donald Trump's post about the Obamas, the racist post on Truth Social, likely cost Republicans the midterms. It's that bad. There's that much concern within Republican circles this evening. Mick Mulvaney told this to Kelly Meyer this evening. And while he says that if he were chief of staff, he would offer his resignation immediately. And he would also find the staffer, quote unquote, who did this and fire them. But he made clear to Kelly that while only 2 people likely have access to this Truth Social account, other than the President of the United States, and these are top senior staffers, these are not just your everyday interns at the White House. And he says that Republicans are freaking out, essentially, that they don't know how they would be able to defend this. It's indefensible on the campaign trail, and that in his opinion, this just cost the Republican.
The vice president got booed during the opening ceremony. What do you make of that frosty?
Is that true? Is that right?
Yeah.
It's surprising because people like him. Well, I mean, he is in a foreign country, in all fairness, but he doesn't get booed in this country.
The The vice president got booed during.
Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse for
Trump said, buy our jets. Canada just said no. $19 billion. 88 F-35 fighter jets. The biggest American weapons deal in Canadian history. And last Wednesday, Canada's NDP walked into Parliament and said, cancel it. All of it. Buy Swedish instead.
Today, the White House launched the official Trump RX website. You know, Trump made some kind of deal with the big pharmaceutical companies to launch a self-branded pharmacy. He promised to build a wall. Instead, he built a Walgreens. But it's exciting. According to Trump, his new site could lower the price of prescription drugs anywhere from 100 to a million to 2,000 to 400%.
We're going to get the
Question of Jeffrey Epstein.
Earlier tonight, President Trump launched his new prescription drug website, Trump RX. Yeah. Now you're able to buy Xanax from the reason you need Xanax. That's right, Trump RX is the only pharmacy where the dosage instructions are, a lot of people are saying too. A lot of people are saying too. Well, get this, so that Trump plans to install a statue of Christopher Columbus at the White House.
As the president continues to undermine public trust in U.S. elections, this morning the administration is offering shifting explanations for why the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, was at the scene of that FBI raid of a Georgia election center. That extraordinary operation, seizing 700 boxes containing ballots and other materials related to the 2020 election. Part of President Trump's effort to use the Justice Department to investigate his false claim that he won Georgia in 2020. Gabbard told congressional Democrats she was there because the president requested it. But Trump now says his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, wanted Gabbard there on site at the Fulton County Elections Office.
Israel's expansionist project.
Mr. President, a number of...
Likewise, had very good talks on Iran. Iran looks like...
We have some pretty significant news right now. Donald Trump's former chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, has come out tonight and said that Donald Trump's post about the Obamas, the racist post...
The video was deleted from President Trump's account, and it comes after a growing chorus of Republican lawmakers called on the White House to take the racist image down, including, as you say, Senator Tim Scott, who posted the image in addition to his post. ABC is not showing the image, but we are showing you the post, and it says, quote, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. The racist image comes at the end of a minute-long video the president posted on his social media platform. The first 59 seconds describe debunk election conspiracy theories from 2020, and at the end, the video suddenly...
Trump said, buy our jet.
A new analysis of surveillance video by CBS News shows a...
She took a lot of heat 2 days ago because...
Well, it's official.
And Trump is now trying to make an excuse for...
Well, I'll give you a little...
Thanks to C-SPAN, we now have a different view of that signature of Donald Trump's from yesterday. And man, it is worse than I even expected from afar. So here is the video for you.
Mr. President, a number of... that they...
Who are you with?
I'm Natalie Ellison with the Washington...
Would you... So, do you have any questions?
Donald Trump is now trying to make an excuse.
It's starting to...
You talked about the weapon, the discombobulator. What is that?
Discombobulator. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about it. But
What does it do?
Let me just tell you, you know what it does? None of their equipment works. That's what it does. Everything was...
How does it...
Trump just put this on Truth Social, and a lot of you guys sent it to me. I want to read it for you and talk about what you guys were concerned about. First, he says the United States is the most powerful country in the world. I completely rebuilt its military.
Oh, there is no freaking way.
Donald Trump just got embarrassed at the Winter Olympics by Team USA as they told the world we represent the United States, not Donald Trump. Now, if you missed it today, the Winter Olympics...
Can Donald Trump...
But the president is also someone who understands very well the issue of culture. He was the first president to go to the Super Bowl as a sitting president last year.
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, today's...
Listen to Trump refuse to apologize for the racist meme he posted about the Obamas.
I'm starting to get great polls.
The Trump administration has just announced a new medications website to help people.
Trump just keeps making this worse and worse. He admitted he saw the video of Barack and Michelle Obama depicted as apes and didn't